Lorne, Bloodspear, Duskhunt. The gears of the clockwork monastery groaned, a familiar rhythm in Lorne Duskhunt's life. For decades, this isolated fortress, built by a long-dead order obsessed with both faith and mechanics, had been his base. Bloodspear, they called me, a grim moniker earned with every stake driven through a vampire's heart. I maintained the monastery's defenses, studied ancient texts detailing weaknesses of the undead, and honed my skills. But tonight the rhythm was broken. A coded message arrived via pneumatic tube, a single word: progeny. Old Man Hemlock, my informant in the shadowed city of Veridia, never used that term lightly. It meant a new vampire lord was rising, one descended from the ancient bloodlines. A lord powerful enough to threaten not just Veridia, but the delicate balance we'd maintained for centuries. I prepared immediately. The monastery's armory wasn't filled with blessed silver or holy water, but with meticulously crafted crossbows, bolts tipped with refined iron and alchemically treated toxins, and steam-powered gauntlets capable of shattering stone. I activated the monastery's automated defenses, rotating turrets, pressure-sensitive traps, and a network of electrified conduits. Veridia lay nestled in a perpetual twilight, a breeding ground for shadows and the creatures that thrived within them. I tracked the progeny's influence, a surge in disappearances, a chilling dread that settled over the city. It led me to the old clockmaker's district, a labyrinth of workshops and forgotten alleys. Witnesses spoke of a figure cloaked in darkness, moving with unnatural speed, leaving a trail of drained bodies in its wake. The stakes were higher than ever before. This wasn't some fledgling vampire. This was a predator born of ancient power. The confrontation took place in the heart of the clockmaker's district, within the abandoned Grand Gearworks. The progeny, a woman named Seraphina, revealed herself to be centuries old, her power amplified by a strange, obsidian amulet. She commanded not just vampires, but automatons animated by dark energy, grotesque parodies of the monastery's own creations. Our battle was a whirlwind of steam, steel, and shadow. I used everything at my disposal: explosive bolts, concussive gauntlets, even strategically triggered collapses of decaying machinery. But Seraphina anticipated my every move, her speed and strength overwhelming. She shattered my gauntlets, disabled my crossbow, and finally pinned me against a rusting gear, the obsidian amulet pulsing with malevolent energy. She spoke of a new era for vampires, an age where they would rule openly, no longer forced to hide in the shadows. It was a point of no return. I had to gamble everything. I activated the monastery's emergency protocol, a self-destruct sequence designed to contain a rogue automaton centuries ago. It wasn't designed for a vampire lord, but it was all I had left. The gearworks began to tremble, gears grinding, steam pipes bursting. Seraphina, enraged, unleashed a wave of dark energy, attempting to stop the sequence, but it was too late. The building was collapsing around us, burying her automatons and trapping us both in a cage of twisted metal and burning debris. We fought on, a desperate, brutal struggle amidst the chaos. I managed to wound her, severing the connection to the obsidian amulet, but not before she inflicted a grievous wound on my side, the venom coursing through my veins. We were both weakened, trapped, and time was running out. The monastery's core was destabilizing, threatening to unleash a catastrophic explosion. The explosion never came. Instead, Seraphina, weakened but cunning, used the last of her strength to teleport us both, not to safety, but to the heart of the monastery's core, a chamber filled with volatile energy conduits. She revealed her true plan: to overload the core, destroying the monastery and unleashing a surge of dark energy that would empower vampires across the land. I was too weak to stop her, my wound festering, the venom paralyzing my limbs. She laughed, a chilling sound that echoed through the chamber. My life's work, my sanctuary, about to become a source of darkness. The gears of the monastery groaned one last time, not in rhythm but in protest, as Seraphina prepared to deliver the final blow. My greatest fear had come true: not death, but the fall of everything I had sworn to protect.